All right, guys, you know what song we're going to play. We need the market makers to make it bounce. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, a bingo bango. Make it bounce. Let's go.
Yeah. We in the charts again. Support line looks like it's holding. Market makers, make it bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Make it bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, bounce. Late night sessions, eyes glued to the screen. Charts looking heavy, but we move like a machine. Candles playing tricks, yeah, they trap the whole crowd. Wick hitting the lows, portfolio getting plowed. Liquidity pockets, that's where they hunt. Fake breakdown stops getting hit, eating your lunch. Market makers be sneaky just like a mouse. Traders just looking for that bounce. Bounce, back. Wrist tight, stop loss, snug, protect the bag, don't get rug, greed to get you wrecked, that's facts, no doubt, take them profits, that's what this game's about. Market makers make it bounce, support level, get respect, now we pounce, hold it level, this is where it counts, market makers make it bounce, bounce, don't freeze when it drops, just glance, see the zone, that's our chance, take your profit, don't trade with greed, or else your portfolio will surely bleed. Market makers target stops, taking retail's lunch, then pump it high like a savage punch, double bottom looking like a bounce. No disguise, candle close after retesting, the breakout is all prize, volume spike, that's your cue, ride it clean, take what's due, smart money flows where the weak get shook. We be reading the charts, they be reading the book, don't pray for luck, that's a clown's route, traders joining groups, do the mentors, know what they talking about. If you ain't got a stop loss, you already lost. Risk small, think big, calculate that cost. Support ain't a guess, it's a level of defense. Bounce plays pay when your logic makes sense. Market makers make it bounce. Support level, get respect, now we pound. Squeeze the villain, patience the crown. Market makers play, they run the town. But when you learn their game, announce price finding the support level now, make it bounce. Market makers make it bounce. Price it low and renounce. Take them profits, no remorse. Move like a shark, stay on course. Market makers make it bounce. Watch that wig, no flounce. Stay disciplined, stay profound. Market makers make it bounce. Charts tell stories, emotions scream loud. But the wise stay patient, the greedy heads in the clouds. Market makers be sneaky like a mouse, while traders looking for that bounce. Market makers make it bounce.
Yeah. That's right, guys. Market makers make it bounce. Let's go. And thank you guys for the bingos and the bangos. Of course, the first person was Mike. Thank you, Mike. You're the best and my favorite. Thank you, Alexander G. You are also the best and my favorite. And of course, Steve, you are the best. And guess what? You're my favorite. So let's go and get started in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time. That's right, guys. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. We show you how to trade in a, I wouldn't say simple, but in a not as complicated way as most people show you. So here we like to keep it simple. We don't put the stupid after it. It's not a KISS. It's just a KIS. It's a keep it simple. Yep, keep it simple. Let's go. All right, so let's go and get started, guys. We're looking at the crypto bubbles. On the crypto bubbles, we have COAI, the most volatile coin in the market. And my shirt's all crazy. I just threw on my jacket towards the very end. It's like, let me put on my jacket. But COAI is the most volatile coin in the game. Week goes up 50% in one day and then 50% the opposite way the other day. People like trading it. I don't. I tried trading it on Blowfin, but when I did, it said it was going to get delisted the following like few hours, maybe like 12 hours. I said, it's okay. I'll still try it. It wouldn't let me do it. It wanted me to put in more money than I was willing to trade with. and my stop loss would have been way more than I would have wanted. It's just because it's so volatile, and not for me. Again, I trade safe, and I still gave the setup though, in case, you know, there's more aggressive traders than myself. They could have been trading it, but right now it's just crazy. We have hype coming up. Just remember, these coins that are going up, they've been down. They have been down quite a bit. If the music is too loud, let me know. But if it is too loud, take off your headphones, please, before you reply, please. Joe, did you close your eyes? Yes, because I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see me rolling my eyes. Oh, it's too loud. It's too loud. And then I watch it on the replays like, no, man, I can barely hear it. Take off your headphones. All right, moving on. All right, guys. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We're going to look at Clash and some of these others that we've gotten. So to kind of let you know. Let's see here. Let's go down the list. Checking everything, make sure everything's good. Always worried that the camera won't work. Yeah, man. Actually, this thing's bothering me. How do I fix this? Joe, just take off your jacket. Nope, wrong way. Got it. Nope. There. Nope. Just dip it up, buddy. Just dip it up, Joe. All right. That's bothering me. There. Problem solved. Good Lord. All right. So on the daily, we have price. Kind of boring. Let's go to the hourly. Ooh, sexy. So here we see the bubbles in green, and we have BNB up 4%. Now BNB, what was BNB? There was some news on BNB. I think an exchange got it. I don't remember if it was Uphold or so. I forget which one it was, but I think there was news on this. Cake is up 3%. So once again, you know, if you just do levels, you can start getting some of these. Now, are we in any? We're only in one trade right now. Our Bitcoin trade we stopped, but we're trading another coin right now, and right now it's right at resistance. We're up a little bit, and hopefully it breaks through. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see here. CZ just bought COAI. Yeah. Don't like the coin. Don't like it. Let's see. What else do we have? We have the Alt Season Index, the ASI. It's at 26. Let's go. Yesterday it was at 25. The week it was 27. Last month 70. Boring. All right, so let's go ahead and refresh this one. This is the liquidation heat map. We have some really nice liquidations right up here. 55 million. Kind of boring a little bit at 111. We can call it 111. And then the next, the next hot spot is 52 million, sitting at 1065. Boring. Come on, where's the volatility in this? So once again, the closest thing we have on the 12 hour is 111, 65.59 million. We might get this one. We'll see. I mean, it doesn't look too exciting. It really doesn't. I like seeing a lot of volatility, a lot of yellow, because the higher it is, as far as the liquidations, the brighter it is. And that just shows you that potentially we may get some good moves going to the upside or the downside, or up and then down, or down, then up. It just depends on which way the market makers want to take it. Now, granted, just because we have hotspots here does not mean that it will go there. It just means that there's a higher probability, higher chance that it might. And if it breaks a level, it does not mean that it will go to that area. It just means that because it broke it, it's closer. So it just makes sense that the probability is higher. So that's really important. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of traders out there that speak in definite. Definite means it will happen. It must do this. If it breaks this, it's going here. That's the wrong mindset, because if you do that, you have a bias. Joe, I noticed you're not talking with your hands today. Got my hands in my pockets. Well, I got one hand in my pocket, the other one on the mouse. All right. Yeah, we got crypto, change me. Oh, guys. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Let's do this. That's all I got to say is holy smokes. Oh, wait, let's do this. Let's do this right here. So if you are not following me, I strongly recommend you follow me. In addition to that, hey, there I am. In addition to that, this right here, definitely go here, subscribe to Crypto Change Me. He's giving away $200. $200. I don't know about you, but shoot, man, I could use $200. So watch his video, and it's this video right here. It says, I'm giving away $200. So I'm gonna put this in here. Definitely smash the like, share this as well. But I'm gonna put this link in here. And if everybody could do that right now, that would be amazing. If you're watching this on the replay, please go to my Trade Intuition. You know, you can see it right here, Trade Intuition. And it's my most recent post as far as a post goes. Smash the like, retweet it or share it, whatever. But hopefully, you know, he can help out, you know, by giving $200 giveaway. Dude's a beast. Dude's an absolute beast. I said it from day one. As soon as I saw him, I was like, this guy knows how to trade. And he's not trying to bamboozle you either. He's not trying to sell you a course or sell you anything. He just tells you how it is. I love that. Man, there's not a lot of people like that. And the ones that, and check this out. If you know my character, you know I called out fake gurus. And there are a lot of them. This guy is not one of them. Hands down. Crypto Change Me. Dude's a beast. So, and he's, man, I told you guys, this guy's going to be big. This guy's going to be really big. So definitely subscribe to him. You know, ask him questions on his videos, engage in his videos. And that way, hopefully, you know, he can start maybe answering your questions on his next video. So make sure to ask questions. Verify if he knows what he's doing. I can just see he does. Just the way he talks and the way his whole thought process. All right, moving on. But dude's an absolute beast, and he's giving away $200. So definitely, you know, share it and smash the like, all that fun stuff. And then, you know, watch his video that says about $200. All right, let's see here. Bullish on Parade. What's going on, man? What is going on? Sorry. All right, let's see here. Oh, man, I can't. Jeffistar, I'm guessing, wants to do, I've never seen that one. So we're going to do that one after Clash, and that's for Lil Caspa. We're going to do X Pin, and this is for Jeffistar. Okay. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins? Let me know. Lil Caspa says, no, now there's less of a chance for me to win. Well, I tell you what, share out my post, share out his post, watch his videos and smashing the like, and just that's going to give you good karma, in my opinion. Not financial advice or any winning advice, but that good karma could play out. So I'll give you a heads up. What's going on, Al? Appreciate you, man, for being here. We got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you. Yeah, let's go, guys. Smash the like, smash the like. Dave P in the house. What's up, Dave? What's going on? Let's see here. Anything else? Anything else I want to show? I think that is, let's go to the, oh yeah, let's go to Clash since we're here. So here's Clash. We were saying that this was where we would have bought. And of course, there's so many traders out there that do the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And I don't. I show you how to trade in the moment. And it's really sad. This one trader, if we have time, I'll tell you the story in a little bit, but it's really sad. And I'm trying to help. And the dude, like last night, he's like, dude, why are you trying to help me? Like, I know what I'm doing, blah, 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 blah. I was like, man, like how many other people have tried to help you by saying, you know, you're just doing the back, you're not, anyway. And he goes, yeah, you know, other people tell me the same thing. I said, man, like, we're trying to help, dude. Oh, I know what I'm doing. It's like, all right, man, all right. But anyway, I'll tell you that story towards the end if we have time. But here on Clash, we were talking about it where it was kind of losing its momentum, losing its just popularity. and we're just waiting and waiting. And then price was here. I said, okay, you know, if the 4-hour candle closes above this, then, you know, we can enter the trade. Sure enough, it did it. We enter the trade. We don't want to cross in this. We cross this, we break below this level, 0.02634. We get out. We get out. Not financial advice, but I'd get out. But it didn't. It came up here, so that's good. This is when we would have entered the trade. We saw the price here, and I was like, check mark. You know, if you did not get this, this is what I would buy. And, you know, here's my little check mark. And I'm thinking from here, I don't think we're going to come down right away. I think we're going to come up to about here. And look what we did. Came up right to the wick to here. And then I would not be upset if it came all the way down to this. And I think this is like a 20% drop. So I mentioned this yesterday in reference to don't be afraid. Don't get scared. Oh, Aster. Yes, definitely. Now, Aster I've been looking at. Also, Avantis I've been looking at. BNB I've been looking at a lot of coins. And right now, most of them, some of them look, well, a select few look good. And then there's a lot of others that look good, but it's higher risk because it's at the very beginning. But yes, definitely. We're going to check those out. Definitely. We're going to check that out for you, man. And as far as Clash goes, I like it. You know, we did come up, went to this area where I think we might pull back or find resistance. Pull back to here, and now starting to come up. If it continues going up, great. But if it pulls back, do not be afraid if it pulls back 20% before doing a lower high, which is fine. Everybody freaks out on that part. Then a higher low, which is amazing. Then breaks the newly created lower high. This is when you can add to your entry and then continue on up. If it pulls back. But I like it. It looks good. Let us look at Dog Go. I believe this one was. We were had some questions on this one before. Oh no. Oh no. So this one, and here's another thing with me. What I do is I show you when I would enter, regardless of what happened. And the story that I'm gonna, if we have time, the story I'm gonna tell you is how this guy, he just enters based off of what he sees. Now, for me personally, when we were over here, I was saying prices here. I think we're gonna come down. If we break this level, we enter. Price did come down, bounce off of this area where I thought, started coming up. Thought process on this one, would I have entered? Yeah, sure, why not? I'd enter here, thinking that we may pull back to maybe here before continuing up. Again, this is a very small market cap coin. It's very important to understand that, low market cap. And then we went sideways, we broke out again. This is my thought process prior to it actually breaking out. This is my thought process way over here. Then when this happened, I was like, yeah, I'd enter. We come up, and then the price was here last time, and I'm thinking, okay, well, we might come down to about here, it'll be good, and then come up, and if so, we can add to our entry, but I'd add here, or enter here. We don't want to see it break below this. Then we saw the price the next day here. I was like, okay, well, I'm thinking we're going to come over here, bounce here, but it's kind of losing its momentum, so we may come down lower to the middle of this box, and then if we start coming up, we want to enter. And sure enough, came right back. Look at that, man. I can't make this stuff up. Came down here. Now I'm drawing all this stuff prior to the price action. And this is the huge difference between me and a lot of other traders out there, where I show you in the moment versus what they do. Oh, well, you went along here. It's at the bottom of this, or it took this liquidity. Nah, man, we don't know that. And it's so funny. Anyway. Price came up here, broke this, got rejected here, and then boop, came down. And then boop, broke this level. And then boop, broke this level. And then skyrocket. Get out of here. And that's the last time I looked at it. Oh man, he did some really nice work here, but then it broke this level, and it looks really weak. Okay. Let's see here. Chris says, well, all of my stop losses were initiated overnight. I'm guessing you mean touched or tapped or hit / this morning. That's good. Ended up in the green. Hey, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. And for me personally, I don't care if it's a $1 win, you know, let's say it's 1%, or an 87% win and you made $27,000. I don't care. I care that you're in the green. That's what I care. And there's a lot of people out there that will show, oh, look at me, I have 197%. I don't care. You know, I just don't want you to lose. The risk management is what I care about. You know, I don't care about the dollar amount. You know, I see some people that, I'm gonna do a story time really quick. I see that, you know, there was one guy, I was helping him out. Well, first he comes up to me and he's like, Joe, I need some help. You know, man, this dude lost a lot of money too. How much did he lose? Like 50 grand, something like that. For me, that's a lot. For you, that means, man, that's the weekend money. But it was 50 grand. And he's like, Joe, I lost 50 grand this week. I was like, what? I'm thinking like that was like the whole time he's been in the group. This was in another group that I was in. He goes, yeah, Joe, lost 50 grand this week and I need help. I was all right, cool, man. So I lay down the rules. You know, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make you money. If you're good with that, these are the things I need you to do. You know, follow these things and then do this homework. And sure enough, he went, story time. Sure enough, he went, he did the homework and everything. And then, you know, he showed me, he's like, Joe, I'm finally in the green, man. And he goes, but I mean, don't laugh at it or nothing like that. And he showed, I think it was like $4 in the green for the month. And he showed me his previous, like his last 3 months. First month, he was down like, I don't know, like 30,000, 40,000. Second month, he was down 50,000. That's when he asked for help. Then the third month, he was up a few dollars, not even a $10. It was like, I don't know, $4, $5, something like that. And I said, dude, are you freaking kidding me? I said, that is a huge accomplishment. You know, the previous month, 50 grand. Before that, 30 grand. And who knows before that? And now you're actually showing green. I said, you have no idea how proud I am of you, man. I mean, even if you would have lost 10 grand, that's still an improvement. But you were up. And I said, dude, I don't even care about the money part. I care about the percentage. I said, man, and I worked with him for another maybe month or two. And then he learned how to trade. So, and that's what I can do for you guys. Do you need to join my VIP? Nope. Do I want you to? Yeah. Why? Well, it helps support the business. It helps keep the lights on. It helps me, you know, doing this as far as, you know, doing these live streams, showing you how to trade. If you don't have the money, don't worry about it. Why? Because my goal, I'm highly interested in making you money. So I show you how to trade right now so that you can join the group and then you get all the updates. And I might show you a trade that we're in as far as all the updates and thought process. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Hey, we got a real Wave Cypher. We got Wave Cypher in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. I'm not sure if you're still around, but I appreciate you greatly. Chris says, I think I made 10% on each coin. Nice, dude. And I had 6 coins. Dude. Babysat him. Yeah, man. That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. For me, I don't care about the dollar amount. I just want to make sure that you're doing the green. That's it. Man, I'm so proud of not only my VIP members, but everybody who I help. And there's been quite a few where in the other group where they came to me for help and I made them admins because, well, they were promoted to admins from the boss man at the time. But yeah, big time because he got all these losers back. Yep, very true. All right. So what am I looking at? Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, let's kind of zoom out. Let's just zoom out. Now, one thing I always do is, Nick Cypher. I'm not sure if you're still here. Not Nick Cypher. Good Lord. Sorry, man. Wave Cypher. Nick Cypher, somebody else. Wave Cypher. If you are here, let me know. I'm still going to talk about you, but let me know. That way I can address you. If not, then I'll just speak in the way I was going to speak anyway. But anyway, oh no, I'm not going to say nothing. Let me see what he says. Okay. So it was funny. on one of his videos, he showed all of his, he uses spider lines, which I don't use spider lines because that's ridiculous. These are trend lines. But it was so funny though, because with Wave Cypher, is he still here? Yes, okay, good. So it was funny, and I put this in the chat. This was and it's just me messing around, dude. You know, don't take anything I say seriously, but it's just me messing around. So it was, you know, and I'm just doing random ones, but his thing was like this, and just imagine like 50 of them, and then I put it on his thing. I was like, man, did it find support or resistance? Oh, mess with you, man. Yeah, with me, that's what I do. I mess with people. Anyway, so these levels are crucial. These trend lines, and because I think I need to try to sell stuff. Now, Wave Cypher I don't think he sells anything. I don't know. He does everything for free that I've seen. And he has like a lot of really great content. But it's funny though, because these levels, some people do spider lines, some people do blood lines. I love Crypto Blood, love the dude. But we were on Trading Wars together, and Keeper says, "Are those spider lines?" And he's like, "No, man, these aren't spider lines. These are blood lines." So now I got to make up my own. So these aren't spider lines or blood lines. These are power lines. It's called the TIPPL, Trade Intuition Power Lines. So give you a heads up. See here, Wave Cypher says, "Don't sleep on spider lines." No, spider lines are trend lines, my brother. Spider lines are trend lines. That's all it is. Now the trend lines, man, they've been oh my gosh. And so for me personally, I mean, if you did this, look, watch this. All J, if you do this, you're gonna find support resistance somewhere. You're gonna. This is the daily, this is the weekly, this is the PLC, this is the PLC monthly. You're gonna find support resistance somewhere. So what I do is I just find the key ones, you know, and of course, and you know, Wave Cypher, he does this too. Like he goes on the higher time frames, and those are the key ones. Now all the other ones, those are, I'm not sure what that one is up there, but all the other ones, those are, I kind of call them, if we're kind of doing market structure, then I just call it my internal ones. So I'll have, like, these are strong, and then this one is like an internal. So let me just show you. So this is an internal. So when I do dotted lines, these are the internal ones. This one, it should have been dotted. But this dotted line, just internal. This right here is the external. So these are stronger than this one, but it still holds up though. Okay. But yeah, if y'all aren't following Wave Cypher, man, y'all are missing out by a lot. Dude, he knows what he's talking about. So one thing that I do, so Wave Cypher, if you're still here, one thing that I do, I ask questions. I know the answer already, but I ask questions. And the reason I ask questions is just to validate you. You know, are you somebody who's just trying to sell a course? Which, again, I haven't heard you say anything about selling anything. But if you did, I'd recommend it. You know, I tell people about Geo's, Trader Geo. Love the dude. Absolutely love him. He's very conceited, very big head, but he can back it up. And if he couldn't, I would definitely say, oh man, this guy's full of hot air. But nah, this dude can back it up. There's a lot of traders out there that they'll have this inflated head, but I mean, you can, in almost any trade that they do, you can say, oh man, that was just luck, or he doesn't know what he's doing. But Trader Geo, just like yourself, and stuff, like I'll always recommend y'all. There's a lot of traders that I don't recommend. Yeah, stick around for that. All right, moving on. See here, what was I talking about? I think I was just talking nonsense. All right, let's see here. Let's go to the daily. On the daily, we can see, oh yeah, just zooming out. So when we're in this zone, this is from the first cycle to the second cycle, wick to wick, body to body, to this, yeah. This gives us this. So anytime we're in here, we're bullish, in my opinion. If we break, and when we break above this, which let's go ahead and change this color to Bitcoin orange, 119.4. If we break above this, then I get bullish again. Anything underneath this, I'm bearish. Could we go up and make money? Yeah, of course. But until we break this, I'm not bullish for us to break another all-time high, going to 130, 150, whatever people are saying. Now, let's see here. What else? Go 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour, let's see here. So Wave Cipher, if you're still here, I would like to know who was your most influential person, or you can even put 2 or channels that you learned from. Because I really like how you trade. I really like how you think. And I really like how you explain stuff. Because there's a lot of traders out there that are really good. Man, they're so good, but they can't explain how they're doing it. So if you could share that with us, that'd be great. All right. Let's see here. So we're on the 4 hour time frame. Yesterday, we were here and we were thinking that we might come up. And again, I don't know what's going to happen, but I did not think we were going to come down. I thought we were going to come up to around this area before coming down. This is our decision point. Oh yeah, I was doing it on the 4 hour. This is our decision point to see if potentially we're going to continue going up. Hopefully the FOMO can continue to break this level, to create another level, then break the level, or are we going to roll over? And here we can see that we did not, come down and break these levels down here. Instead, we did go up to this level where I thought, again, I don't know what's going to happen. Before rolling over, this is our rollover. And then here's our decision point. Again, sometimes I'm spot on. Sometimes I'm way off. When I'm off, so one thing that I do is, there's so many coins that I could go back to. And that's why I love you giving me a coin and then checking on it later to see if it did the movement I thought it might do. And then if it does, the very first thing I say is, I don't know how the price is going to go. If I had something to sell you, oh, look at me, I'm a genius, blah, blah, blah. I'll show you how to do this. No, man, I tell you, I just look to the left. I look for the support resistance, the ups and the downs. Candle body closes. That's how I do it. And as I'm doing this, I'm showing y'all how I'm doing it. But here, again, we could be completely wrong. We could have just dumped. And then, okay, this thought process is wrong. But initially, this is currently playing out the way we thought it might. And notice my terminology. Might. Possible. Could. Chance of. Because again, I don't know. Sometimes I'm really accurate. Sometimes I'm way off. Right now, this is our decision point. Right around this area. What I'm looking for right now, I'm looking for this extension leg to break this. If this rolls over, I don't like it. I don't like it because then it's kind of giving up. If we use the fib retracement tool, I love doing this tool. Normally I just do it with my eyeballs, but here. So if we come down and we do this, so let me go ahead and draw this out. If we come down and we break this, and I'm always looking at candle body closes, and we break below this right here. They just say 382. Then comes up, then comes down. We still have a chance to bounce here. Let me go ahead and, dang it. Let me go ahead and hide this. And let's go to this again. So if we do this, if we come down to the 382, right around 1089, come up to about 1095 or 4, whatever you want to say it. This is the price right here. And then comes down, we still have a chance to bounce up at the 0.5, which is 108.486. We still have a chance to potentially bounce in the golden pocket. Now the goalpost has been moved because when I was learning, the golden pocket was 0.5 and 618. Now the goalposts have been moved to the 618 and the 65. For me, 0.5, 618. This is the golden pocket plus, I guess. I like to call it the hot pocket. That's right. Hot pocket. Hey, we got Pennywise in the house. Throw the balloons in the chat, guys. Throw the balloons in the chat. I would like to see that for my buddy Pennywise. So here I'm thinking potential bounce. This is the lowest I would like to see it go. And let's go and make this a little thicker. This is if it comes down. Now, if it goes, and this is what I don't want to see. If it breaks below the 618, you already know what I'm going to say. Tom Cruise, danger zone, because then we can crash and burn and then do that. That's one thing that I do not want to see. If we see that, then there's a really good chance that, well, potentially we can start hitting the lower. There, Tom Cruise. Crash and burn. Danger zone. We break the 618. We may pull back to or go down to the 786-ish area, then get rejected off of the 618 and then come down. Now, again, once again, notice all my terminology. If, chance. There's a lot of really great traders that I see out there that speak in definite terms. Oh, if it breaks this level, it's going here. If it breaks the PLC, it's doing this. Price can do whatever it wants. It's that bratty little step kid that's, you're not my dad. It's like, come over here. You're not my dad. So the price action can do whatever it wants, especially, if the mom's not there. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's go and do a search for balloons. And let's show some love to Pennywise. There we go. All right. Let me catch up on the chat really quick. We got Wave Cypher in the house. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you for being here. Let's see here. And here's another thing too. Like, if there's anything that I say about anybody, I always say it to their face. So if somebody says I said something about you, Wave Cypher, ask me. I'll tell you. Yes, no. Give you a heads up. That's how I am. But usually, if you're here, like, I forgot. Because I don't remember if I said that on YouTube or not in reference to all your spider lines. But I found it hilarious. It's like, oh my gosh, did it find support? Let's see, don't sleep on spider lines. I prefer the power lines, trend lines. Actually, they're just trend lines. But I get it. Your buddy needs to sell something. He's got a good. I love the dude. When we're on Trading Wars, I would go and watch him. Indian, and he knows how to trade too. Like, if he didn't, I'd call him out. I don't even care if you're popular or not. I'd still call you out. But he knows how to trade. Let's see here. Going in the list. So Alex and Drew Berry. So Alex is really good. So this is the question as far as like who are the most influential people he learned from. Alex is really good. I do like him. Brewberry, I've seen him a few times. I like how he trades too. Those are two good traders. So that's good. Like, I can always judge a person's trading style based off of who they learned from. Some people tell me, other people, I was like, oh man, poor guy, doesn't know how to trade. They think they know how to trade, but they don't know how to trade. And then I watch them and I watch their live streams and I watch how they trade and I ask questions, just like how I asked you, and that's how I knew you were verified. I'll ask just questions that, most traders would know. And if they don't, I mean, it's okay. I don't know everything. And I'll tell you too, it's like, I don't know. And just to see how if they stumble or if they answer it based off of their mentor and they're just regurgitating it, or if they maybe have their own style, because of all the experience they've had. So yeah. Let's see here, going to the list. But yeah, that's good. you know, learning from those two. And like I said, Brewberry is good. I've seen that before. Okay. Go on the list. See here. I could call my favorite patterns an SFP, break a structure, but JPOW is more fun. Yeah, I've heard you say JPOW. I don't remember other people who said JPOW, but I remember you. I think I remember you saying it. It's more fun. Same thing as weekly trend lines, spider lines. Yeah, for me, if I had something to sell, I'd make up my own stuff. You know, the tipple power lines, trading tuition power lines. Yeah, but I just do that just kind of to poke fun of. But yeah, I call the SFPs the SFP to my pants because let's just do this. The SFP to my pants. So here we go. So here is, this is on the daily. And let's just do this. Make sure magnitude is on. So from here to here, this is saying, according to SFPs and stuff like that, this is not an SFP. This is saying that the price should go up, you know, because there's no wick. What is an SFP? Swing failure pattern. What is that? It just means that, well, it didn't, you know, go up, it came down. But the way I do it is I make everything simple. This is a wick. It's on the top, selling pressure. The more selling pressure we have, the higher chance we have to come down. Doesn't mean that we have to come down because it's a long wick reversal. No, a long wick reversal is only a long wick reversal if the price reverses. And the people who teach long wick reversals are mentors that want to sell you something. And what I do is I show how there's long wicks that did not reverse. But if you're trying to prove a concept, you're not going to point those things out. You're going to point out what only validates your concept. So here, this should potentially go up according to SFPs and blah, blah, blah. However, looking at this, price just went up. So the higher likelihood of it coming down is greater. Why? Well, price went up. Price didn't retrace yet. And not only that, but we just made another all-time high. So at some point, it's going to come down. I don't know when, but some point. Now, would I have longed here? No. Do I think it's going to continue going up? Possible. The only reason is because of the FOMO. But if we were just looking at momentum and everything else, no. Then we have this. SFP. All the SFP people out there, they say, oh, look, here's our SFP, and it came down. Well, sure, it's going to come down. It's going to. You give it a time, it will. Depends on how far down it goes. Nobody knows. But yeah. So yeah, what I do is I show all that stuff. All right, moving on. Moving on. Let's see, can we check out Bitcoin dominance and shut up, Joe? Ooh, my gosh. Yes, definitely. Bitcoin dominance. Okay, this is from West. West said, shut up. Okay. So yeah. So one thing I do is I get to talking sometimes, but if I get coins, then I'll do. West says, yeah, okay, I get that. Hey, we got Austin Fire in the house. What's up, Austin Fire? Appreciate you, man, being here. And Austin is on X. What's up, man? Says, hey, my friend, haven't talked to you in a while. Well, I appreciate you being here. Very happy. And as you can tell, my trading has in my opinion, every year it improves. Every year. And definitely continue checking me out. Subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. Once again, here was our decision point. I'm looking for it to come up. This is when if it pulls back, I forgot, let me continue with this. If it pulls back, this is what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and hide this and this, just so we can update our thought process. If it pulls back, let's get, oops. Try to get this. The yellow dot's my decision point. So if it pulls back, this is what I'm looking at. I would like to see some kind of pullback. So maybe a pullback to maybe here to come up and then do this. Let's go. And this is my plan A. So what I like, oh wait, no. Yes, this is my plan A. So this is my plan A. So what I like doing is I like showing you what my thought process is. If it comes down here, this one's okay. So we'll do this one a B. And let's do a face. Let's do a happy face. We'll do a happy face. Okay. We'll do a happy face. So, but this is my plan A, where I think we're gonna pull back, maybe to 109.6 before coming up, breaking the high, then coming back down to maybe 109.8, I don't know, and then coming up. And once again, sometimes these are spot on, sometimes they are way off. So we'll see. But we're gonna get you your coins, guys. We're gonna do XPen for Jeffastar if they're still here, Aster, and then Bitcoin Dominance. We're gonna do that right now because I talk too much. Okay. Let's see here. Steve says, ooh, liquid diet. Ooh, makes me hungry. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, wish you the best, my friend. Wish you the best on that. Okay. Money Talk says, I sense no love for Cypher Syndicate here. I love everybody, dude. But one thing that I do is as far as Cypher Syndicate, are you referring to like Market Cypher, the indicator, or Wave Cypher, the person, or Crypto Face? I don't understand what you mean. Let's see here. But no, I love everybody. What I just do is I show you the reality of trading. Holy smokes. Wes just super chatted at $4.99 says, Joe, shut up, man. Just get on with the. Okay, let me catch up on this stuff. Okay. Going to the list. Going to the list. See here, Wes says, showing some appreciation on my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday, West. Happy birthday, man. I would sing, but I don't know how. I'm always the person that says, to you. I'm that person. At the end of everything, to you. That's my part. I love story time as well. Thank you, my friend. And thank you for the super chat, and especially on your birthday. So if we can wish West a happy birthday, I would really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's do XPen. Let's do XPen. Okay, so here's one where I'm thinking, as far as this is a stock, price was here. I'm thinking we might come up to here, come down to here before going up, breaking the high. What happens? We went right to this area where I thought it might go to, pulled back to this area where I thought it might go to before going up. Now this is all we had, and then this is on the 3-day. So if we would have, checked it here, I would have said, oh, we don't want to cross this level, and then go on and so forth. So same thing here. This was yesterday, where I'm thinking we might do something like this. Now, again, just because I draw this out does not mean, oh, I'm going to go 1,000x leverage. No, sometimes I'm completely wrong. And here I did two thought process from here. Think we're coming up to maybe here. This is our decision point. We could pull back, but we end up going up. And this is what I was mentioning, where I love using the path tool to check a few days later to see if it played out. And sometimes, as I mentioned, it plays out to the freaking T. And sometimes I'm way off. All right, moving on. Let's do XPen. Let's go XPen. Oh, no, I'm not touching it. But Joe, it went up 7 million %. I should buy. No, you don't want to buy. This is a definite not buy. But Joe, my mentor said that it's going up. Well, your mentor got in here, told his paid group that he was going to talk about a coin or start looking at a coin here, and then added here, and then really started pumping it on his YouTube, on his X account and everything else, and now he's selling off. That's the story on that. That is the story on that. I don't like it. Joe, you didn't even look at any indicators. I don't need indicators for this. Let me tell you how the market cap is. The market cap is extreme. I'd say, man, definitely under 600 million. But due to this pump, I'm going to go on a limb and say 326. 326. 326. 326. I don't know. Holy smokes. Let's get some bingo bangles in the chat, guys. Bingos and bangles in the chat. This is called just kind of knowing how to look at candles. I said definitely under 600, but I said 326, and it's less than that. Put some bingo bangles in. Oh crap! Put some bingo bangles in the chat. X-Pin. What is this coin? Let's just look and see. This is a D-pen. I like it. IoT. Okay. Hardware, mobile. I don't know. Let's go to the website. On the website. Oh my gosh, I don't have anybody watching. Normally I leave right now. Ooh, I just saw it. Oh wow. Joe, what happened? Your mojo just left. Yeah, I just saw how many viewers we had. Wow, that's embarrassing. If there was a bridge, I'd want to go look for it. Oh, that's so awful. I'm going to pretend like I didn't see it. Pretend like I didn't see it. X-Pen. APR up to 365%. Oh, wow. Okay. Dashboard. Okay. So what do? You stake it and then you get these as rewards? I don't know. Earn? I don't know. I don't want to be looking at all that crap-a-rooney. Let's go to about. It's redefining global connectivity as an AI-driven decentralized communication infrastructure. Good Lord, could they put any more syllables in the description? Blending decentralized wireless technology with community-centric innovation. Ooh, sexy. Seamless global connectivity with customizable plans. I didn't see any plans. All I saw was how to make money from it. I'm assuming some staking it. That's what I'm assuming. Let's see here. Okay. Chris, I just read your comment. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hopefully they knock you out for all that stuff. Okay. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's check it out. It's not that I don't like it. It's that it already moved. And I can guarantee it that the only reason it moved because it got pumped by somebody. 15-minute, really nice retrace. Took about 78% of the profits and then started coming up again. Could potentially come all the way down here. What we do not want at this point is we do not want it breaking this level. 0.00600308. We do not want it breaking that level. Let's see here. Which is about 32%. So who said that? Let me come back over here. Are they still in the chat? Money Talks. Money Talks, are you still here? If so, please answer the question. What do you mean by that? I don't understand. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. It could go down. Well, if it goes down 32%, it's still bullish. I don't like it, but it's still bullish. Very low market cap coin. So this means that it can move very fast up or down. If it does break this level we mentioned, 0.0060308, there's a really good chance that it may continue coming down. Coming down. Duality C is in the house. And I mean, it could come all the way down here, 0.0028846. This is, I'm just going to do kind of like a rough draft. It could come down all the way here, which would be about 60 to 70% further down. But yeah, for me personally, I'm not touching it. No reason to touch it. I don't want to get the owner more money, the owner of the pump group. No, thank you. So that was for Jeff Star. Hopefully you're still here. If not, you may have left because I talked too much, and I get it. I get it. Most people, they come in here just to get their info and then they bounce. They bounce. Ooh, Aster. Aster's looking really hot. And Aster, in my opinion, is a buy. Not financial advice, but I'm just saying. Joe, you didn't even zoom out. Okay, we'll zoom out. So here, this was on YouTube. We were saying our lower entry would be here. This was our entry, lower entry here. This is what we're looking at. It pulled back 20%, but this is that scammy wick, blah, blah, blah. But now let's start fresh. Get rid of all that. Let's start fresh. We do have a really nice resistance zone that we're looking at. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's look at this. Where does this line up? Okay, so this is my top of my zone. This would be the bottom of my zone. Let's go ahead and chart this out. Draw that all across. That didn't do nothing. So this is our zone that we're looking for. I like it. To me, it looks strong. I mean, it looks really strong. And I'll show you in just a little bit. If you want a safer entry, you will have to wait for about 20% from the current price action and set alert. And then we'll do this for safer entry. Let's see here, 4-hour candle must close above 1.2287. Boom. I like it. I like that. So that's this level right here. Okay, so now let's go back to the 50-minute. Who's here, guys? Who is here? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know who's here. So we had this little itty bitty Manitowoc zone right here. And we can see how this did really nice. Came into it, got rejected, bounced right back. Boom. I like it. Here, if we want to do an aggressive entry, I really don't want to see it break underneath this box. I mean, you could put a stop loss here around 8%, or you can go even further and be 15%, but that's too much. If I get stopped out at 5%, I get stopped out. I'll do it 6. I'll do it 6%. I like it. So this will be my stop loss. I'm actually going to enter this one, and I'm going to do a 5x leverage. Now that's very dangerous. I'd recommend everybody else like a 2x leverage, because this can be very volatile, but I'm going to do a 5x. That's what I'll give you a heads up. So this is right here. Copy. And I'm gonna have a lower entry because I do higher leverage. I have lower entries. Gosh darn it. Okay, it did. And my lower entry is going to be, I wouldn't mind if it comes back down here. You know, one more no. Up, down, up. It's not even worth it. I'll wait to see. So let me get rid of this. But I will have a lower entry because the price, it could do something like this. And then so my lower entry would be the break of this. If it comes all the way down to the very bottom and then it does this, then my lower entry will be the break of this. But right now, this looks so good. Let me go ahead and enter this trade. Again, I'm doing a 5x. You can do whatever you want. I would recommend a 2x. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm going to do a 5x. I had 3x on here. Let's go to 5. My stop loss is 1.0154. Then go ahead and, oh, where's my VWAP? VWAP. Okay, that's good. So let me go ahead and do this long. Okay, so my order just got filled right now. Now notice what I do is I give you plenty of chance to enter this trade. Plenty. I tell you my thought process. I tell you what I'm gonna do. And the very first thing that we need is the stop loss. So the target, we can figure that out later. I already know where the target's at, but the stop loss is really important. Now for my target, what I really wanna see is in this area, hopefully towards the top, but we'll see depending on the, oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So this is my target, and I'm just gonna do 50% because I do plan on taking more profits on the way up. If it goes up, hopefully it does, we'll see. But just to let you know, the way I trade is I give you plenty of opportunity to enter, plenty. Target. And I give you my whole thought process too, as far as adding to my entry. If it does, man, I would love for it to come down. Now this is the VWAP. This is the average of the volume, the price of the volume. This is the volume weighted price average VWAP. And so as long as the price is above it, we're good. Breaks below it, not so good. That's the easiest way to explain this. And that applies to the VWAP. I'm sorry, that applies to the fixed range volume profile or the visible range volume profile, whichever one you prefer. I prefer the fixed range. But when we're above the POC, point of control, it's good. Whenever we're above moving averages, it's good. The higher the moving average, the better. And if you have several moving averages, for example, the white is my 9, the orange is my 30, the red is my 50, the yellow is my 200. Whenever we have those in sequential order, 9, 30, 50, 200, that's good. That's really good, because that just means that the price action is doing what it's supposed to do and it's going up. So if the price action pulls back to the 30, doesn't have to come down to it. It could come down and start going up, and then the 30 will follow the 200, the price action. But if that's the case, if we do pull back to the average, whether it's the 30 average or the VWAP, that's good for me because then I can add to my entry. But I do like it. I like this a lot. So let me go behind this. And let me go ahead and put on here that this is YouTube entry. And today's date, October 23rd. Time is 1. Okay. And let's change the font. Okay. But again, I am looking for a lower entry somewhere in this gray box. Let's see here. And if I get it, great. If I don't, it's okay. Okay. So let me catch up. Let me catch up with the chat. Okay. Good ones. Awesome. Bop. What was that? Lunchable connoisseur in the house. What's up, Lunchable? Appreciate you, man, being here. Bingos and the bangos. Very, very nice. Okay. CZ just got a pardon. Really? Really? Watch out for BNB. BNB is going to go. BNB and Aster. Aster sees these decks. But here, oh, we're looking at Aster. But this is what I like it. Looks good. Okay, so that one, thank you, Crypto Changed Me. Appreciate that very much. Now, if y'all missed it at the very beginning of the show, we were talking about this right here. Crypto Changed Me is actually doing a $200 giveaway. And if you know my character, you know that I call a lot of these fake gurus out, and there's a lot of them. However, this guy is not one of them. So I'm going to put this in the chat, and definitely go there right now, smash the like, retweet it or share it, and then go to his channel. And it's this video right here where it says, I'm giving away $200. So definitely enter to win. And I do wish you luck. And like this guy, he's a good one. He's a really good one. So just let you know. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go over here. Okay. What else? Let's go back over here. But yeah, I really do like this. Let's go to the next one. We're going to do best Bitcoin dominance for... Oh, wait, I have Bitcoin dominance already. Here? No. Here? Boom. All right, so let's go here. Let's go down alts, click in it. Bitcoin dominance is going up at the moment. This is on the 1 hour time frame. So let me hold down alt and click again because I need to check Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is coming down and the dominance is going up. So that means even though Bitcoin is coming down, people are starting to sell their alts. And you can see here, total 3, it's coming down as well. Hopefully you can see all this. It's coming down. Now, if Bitcoin goes down and, oh, wait a minute. Bitcoin dominance going up. I think I said that right. Sometimes it gets confusing to say this because I said this so many times. But what we're looking at, not only Bitcoin dominance, but we're looking to see what Bitcoin's doing at the moment. So if the dominance is going up, that means it's kind of like a pie, well, it is a pie graph. So, or pie chart. So when this increases, that means that it has to take away from something. And what it's taken away from is the alts. So whenever we see Bitcoin dominance go up, usually the alts are coming down. Now, can the dominance for the alts go up while Bitcoin dominance is taking more of the pie? Sure. But it just means that if Bitcoin dominance is increasing in size, regardless of the alts going up as well, Bitcoin dominance is outperforming, because that's all it is, it's a tug of war, the alts. And I hope that makes sense. But let's go ahead and click on alt and click in the box. Let's look at the daily. On the daily, and here I am describing this as well. You know, here's the pie chart. If it takes up more, that's what I'm talking about as far as the Bitcoin dominance alts. All right, so Bitcoin, man, this was that day, the 10th, the day everything went down in history. Then price came down, price coming up, or rather the dominance. This on the daily, the dominance was pretty high, 60, started coming down. Because of that, the alts are taking a piece of the pie. So the alts are starting to go up, but now the dominance is continuing down from this wick selling pressure. So right now it's good for the alts. And we saw it too, like in the bubbles, we had some green. Let's go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, so we kind of have this rising wedge. Let's do, where is this? Let's go from here. I like it here. I do like that at the wicks. I'll do this one. So this is what I kind of see. Now these red lines, these are my liquidations, to where, you know, sometimes the price will come up here in reverse just to liquidate people. We can see that that happened here and here and here. So it's kind of like an area for potential bounce or rejection. But here it just blasted through it and then came right back down. All right. So this on the 4 hour time frame. Right now we're dab smack in the middle. So if we pull back to maybe 59.5%, right now we're sitting at 59.82%. If we pull back here, we may see a bounce coming up. Now, of course, we do want to see Bitcoin dominance come down, break below this, and not bounce. We don't want to bounce. We want it to dump and dump hard. Because if that happens, well, then that's when the alt season or the alt mini vacation break happens. You know, we saw that in December 2024, November, December, really, where everything started going up. It's like, all right, man, everything's changed. Let's go, moon mission. Yeah. I buy, sell, rent. Saying World Liberty Fi just pumped. Yeah, that's a scam token if I ever saw one. But we'll check it out. And where are else other dumps? Here's a nice dump. 2022, June. Here's another dump. October 2021. Joe, I can't see. Right here. October through November. Man, this would be so great if we saw this. So let us do this. Go here. All the way down. Go here. Hide this. Hide it. And let's go back to this. Man, this is what I want to see. October, November. This was last season. 2021. Who remembers that? Man, it was like homemade biscuits being made in the oven and just bacon and ham and man, just, oh my gosh, it was so great. Now let's just imagine. Let's imagine if we get the same thing. Let's imagine for a moment. Okay? Let's just imagine. Let's say we get one more shakeout. And that would be okay. You know, we had up, down. This to me would be good. And then, boom, moon mission. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So this is, you know, we have 3 more days for this week to finish. Then next week, let's say we just get, oh man, but we are already at the end of the month. And then we get a dump for the alts and wreck everybody again. Ah man, how many times can we get beat up? And then now everybody's really shooken out of the market. All the paper hands, weak hands, people who this is their first time in crypto because their buddies told them last time they made so much money. And now everybody's down 50, 60, 70% of their portfolio. This last shake, I was like, you know what? I'm done, man. I'm out. I can't do it. I'm done. They get out. Next week, gains. And then this is the song that we will be chanting. Are you ready for it? This is the song right here. Here we go.
We in the charts again. Support line looks like it's holding. Market makers, make it bounce.
That's the song we will be singing. And we'll be chanting it too. Market makers, make it bounce. All right, so I'm gonna check for any other coins. We finished all of them already. And oh no, let's do I buy, sell, rent. Let's do that one really quick. And we're going to keep that because I do like this setup, and there's a really good chance that I'm going to add to it if it pulls back. I would like to see it pull back. I don't think it's going to pull back all this though. I think we might do something like this. But if that's the case, I won't even add to it. I'm not going to add to it this little baby. This is okay. So here's two things. One, this is what I think might happen. The lowest I'm thinking we might go is this. And this is my A. We'll do it like that. That way I'm held accountable. Now, granted, this is all for entertainment purposes. None of this is financial advice. This is my own thought process. I'm keeping myself accountable, but this is what I think might happen. If we do pull back, we're looking for a pullback to maybe 1.0588-ish area before coming up. But if we do pull back all the way down here, I'm looking at potentially bouncing off of 1.0361-ish area before coming up. And if so, then that's when I'll add to my entry. But let's see here. What's the name of that song? The bounce one. Market makers make it bounce. I still haven't uploaded. I need to log into my, I'll probably do that today. I need to log, because I have, man, there's like 8, maybe 10 songs that I made. I just haven't uploaded them because I haven't logged into, it logged me out for whatever reason. But yeah, I love that song. Market makers make it bounce. And I like when it goes bounce, 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 bounce. I like going to that. All right. So let us do, let's see here. I buy, sell, rent. Are you still here? Are you still here? We're going to do this coin for you. I'm hoping you're still here. I forgot what it's called. LFI. Okay. Holy smokes, man. Talk about a scam coin. That's a scam right there. We tried shorting this one a long time ago. We got wrecked. We started doing good, and then we got wrecked. I don't know where. I think here, we broke this. I think we entered here. It could bounce, 0.5618, blah, blah, blah. It's really easy to see after the fact. But I think we entered somewhere here, and I'm thinking that we're just going to keep on dumping because we've been dumping. And it was after a pump. And then it came down and boop, stopped us out. And then, or was it here? No, it was probably here. It was here. Yeah, I think we entered here. We entered here. Never mind that one. We entered here. And then, boop. Oh, man. And then here I'm thinking that we might do something like this. And, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. We didn't take the trade. But this is what I was thinking at the time, that this might happen. Kind of being here for a little bit, and sure enough, boop, boop, boop. But we didn't take it. I didn't take it. And now, just wreck city. Boring, doing nothing. A little bit of structure, and then blast off. I don't like it. I buy, sell, rent says, I'm watching. You're gonna be calling me out. I'm watching. All right, guys. Any other coins, questions, concerns, issues? One thing that I love when people ask me questions. It does two things, and especially if you're an experienced trader. One, it verifies that I know what the heck I'm talking about. And two, it answers questions that, there are no dumb questions for one, but it answers questions that other traders may not even know to ask. So for me, it's really important to ask questions. I want to show that I know what I'm talking about. A lot of traders out there, they don't want you asking questions. They want you joining their group. That way they're making money off of you. Versus, no, man, like this is the reason why you should watch me because of X, Y, and Z. Look at that, man. Went right down to this level. I wasn't even looking at this. I'm looking at this. And this is how I identify key levels. Here's a tighter zone. There's even a zone inside this zone. Good Lord. Joe, there's too many zones. Like you're gonna You're gonna find support resist. I know. Didn't you just talk trash about that? Calm down. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I mean, if the levels are there, the levels are there. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, let's go 15 minutes. And it's difficult. Let me just see. I mean, if I'd do a long. Oh, man. I don't like this coin at all. It's too manipulated. %7 stop loss. Magnet tool. Let's go from the low of this initial move. Okay. So I'm not going to go to 786. I'll go right here. So I'll do a 5%. So this will be my stop loss. And so I'll do I shouldn't. I'm thinking 5x leverage. $5X. You know, I'll do a 3X. I'll keep it baby. Because I don't like this coin. So I'll do a 3X. I'm going to enter right now. Give you a heads up. One thing I do on my channel is I tell you my thought process before I actually do it. I show you where I'm going to trade before I actually trade. Because I know there's a 20-30 second delay on this. So let me go and do that. Let's go here. Oh, there was a chat. What's the chat say? Steve says, we need to hear Scammy Cup and Handy song. Yeah, we haven't heard that one in a long time. We should. Warn all the traders out there. WLFI. Man, it's so amazing. Oh, we do have time. I'm just kind of kicking back now. Oh yeah, let me put on my thingamabobs. Okay. And this. Okay. So my stop loss is 0.1335. And let's go ahead and enter the long. Okay, I just entered it. And then just to prove that I entered it, to let you know. And again, I give you plenty of heads up. I'll give you plenty. Like I was talking about for like a, what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? So here is my entry, 3X, baby. And here is my stop loss. Let's go ahead and take this off. We don't need that anymore. And then here is this is a YouTube entry. Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and just do this. Copy. Delete that one. Paste. There. Take this off. And this one we'll put 120. Oops. 120. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to give you a target. We'll do a 2. We'll just do a 2 to 1. And I was hoping that'd be a 2 to 1. So we'll do underneath this. I'm not including the wicks. Like this right here is the wick. I'll show you. Oh, it's kind of body. Okay, cool. So, but I'll still do it underneath this. It's about 1602. 1602. Oh, I was right there. Beautiful. Okay. So this will be my target. This will be my first target. But I'll just give you one. Copy. And then put this here. Oh, perfect. And then target. Don't like this coin. Nothing but scammers. Nothing but other scammers on this. Okay. So here. I was looking for it last night when I was going through your playlist and listening. That would be sweet if you could. Yeah, I'm gonna do it today, man. I'm gonna do it today. Do it today. See here. We need to hear. Yeah, we'll do that one too. That's a great song. We'll do the Scammy Cup and Handy song. And so we entered 2 trades here live. This one, and then of course Aster. This one as well. I don't think I'll be updating it. You know, I'll probably post these on my VIP group. For the most, you know, sometimes the VIP members will watch this. If not, they know that I'll just be updating them. Oh, y'all ready for this? Who's here? Let me just see. Okay, y'all ready for this? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. So this is my VIP group. Okay, this might be my VIP group. Yeah, I'll zoom on this. So this is what you get in the VIP. You get updates. You get updates. So initially, we have, let me take this. Let me reduce this. This is a zone. Oops. This is our zone. This is the zone we're looking at. So initially, our thought process started way over here. So this is the bonus. This is the story time. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to talk about that person. Yes. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Tech man in the house. We lurking. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You know, y'all just here hanging out. You're the best. So 15-minute time frame. Avantis. Gave this call out last night in my group, the VIP group. If you're not in it, strongly recommend you do it. Only if you have money. If you don't, stick around YouTube, ask questions. I'll show you how to trade to make you money so you join the group. But yeah, if you have money, stop messing around. Like, what are you waiting for? Price was here. Right here. And I said, all right, you know, go ahead and enter the trade. It did X, Y, and Z. You know, it bounced off of here, the lower whatever. We had our stop loss here. And this is what I'm thinking might happen. We might come up into our golden pocket, 0.5618, from the high to the low. We may go here, come back down to here, and then come up. This is what I'm looking for bullish. This is what I'm thinking. So now, we said that. Thought process. That's what this box is for, to show that zone. Instead, we actually come up into this is our zone. Now, if you want the thought process on this video, for anybody watching the live stream only, exclusively for the live stream, if you want access to this video, send me a message on Telegram, trade_intuition. I go over my thought process in reference to all this stuff. Here, I update the group again. And this is another video that I did for the group, because I think videos are more important, because you get the thought process instead of all the typing. Now, I do type too. But here I'm saying, okay, you know, if we come down, this and that, blah, blah. So look at this, guys. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Price came down to about the area I'm thinking. Then I'm thinking, you know, maybe get here and then continue up. It blasted up. Then here, look at this. Here, I'm giving my next thought process. And I don't remember if I did a video or just an update, because we're moving up our stop loss. What we're doing is we're reducing our risk. We had our stop loss here. As the price is going up, we moved it up here. And then now we're in profit. So even if we get stopped out, at least we're covering our fees. At least we're covering our fees. Now, I'm looking for a bounce here. If we do this, we'll get stopped out. And then we just wait for a re-entry. If we do this, we get stopped out. Okay. And then I just wait for a re-entry. But this is what could happen. Now, what I'm looking, let's change this color to a blue, just so we know it's updated. What I'm looking for is this. Let's go. Moon mission. This is what I'm looking for. But we'll see. You know, it's coming in here into our our area. All right. Let's see here. Trading OP right now. It's been a while since I have. Hey, there you go. Ronald wears a Rolex. Yeah, Rolexes are fine. Rolexes are fine. It's just when you brag about your Rolex, but you're using your membership fees to buy your Rolex because your trading skills, they definitely are not buying you that Rolex. 1,000,000%. And it's so funny too. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay, so no more coins, no more coins, no more coins. It's so funny that there are traders out there that look up to certain traders that are trash. And I can judge you as a trader based off of who you're watching and who you're, say, oh man, they're a great trader. Yeah, they're always hitting. They're always taking profits, blah, blah, blah. I can tell how much of a trader you are by the actions you do. So I'll just leave it at that. But let's see here. That would be a good song name or punk band name for that matter. Trading OP right now. Trading OP. But so the story I was going to say, and it's funny since this is my old, well, it's my newer computer, but it messed up, but it was actually the monitor, the HDMI wire. So I put this, I call this one the Beast. I put this in my closet for like a year and a half, and then I ended up taking it out. And anyway, this was story time. Remember this, guys? Pillow talk. Pillow talk. So let me adjust the camera. This is funny. There I am. Pillow time. Pillow talk. All right. I won't do pillow talk, but I need to do a segment where just, speaking my mind or something. But anyway, so I find it very funny that there's a particular trader that I've been watching. And what I need to do, let me put this in the background. So what's this one? Okay, good. This is the chart. And let's put this, calm down. Let's put this right here. And then let's put this behind me. So we can kind of see it. But nope, let's move this over. Nope, not the wrong one. Nope, wrong one. Let's move that over. Okay, and so we can kind of see which one it is. Okay, so should be good. What if we just move you, Joe? No. Work with me, guys. Work with me. Okay, well, we can just do it like this now. Big head's in the way. There we go. All right. Okay. Getting there. All right. So let's see here. Chris says, Joe, you're great. You're great. Let's see, Joe's humor is seriously the best. He's my favorite. You're my favorite, Chris. You are my favorite. And more than likely next week, we're going to have Chris on again. And man, I really loved having him on. Great questions. I still need to chop up that video so I can put those out there. But absolutely great questions. Now, in reference to this one particular guy that we need background music. Do you have any background music? Joe, this is not very professional. Let's do Media, background music. Looking. Okay. Now maybe a little loud. Oh no, it's not. Joe, you need to change your music. Calm down. Okay. So this guy that I was watching, I started watching him the other day, and what he was doing was he was literally going, "Oh man, this is so great! This is so great! Can y'all see that? This is the RQ2247 hut play right here. You know, we have the Z27 right here. You know, here's our Z27." And it came right up to this area, and this is when you want to, you know, enter the trade. And this is, man, the ROI on this one is amazing. Did y'all see that? OMG, look at this, guys. We have an ROI, you know, we're gonna come down here to this, you know, right here. And then we have this, here's gonna be our stop loss right here, and here's where our entry's at. The ROI is crazy. This is the trade, man. I can't believe it. You know, we have this theory. It adds to this level, man. And dude's getting hype off of something that already happened. And then so he does like a 2-hour show the whole time doing that, calling out plays that already happened. And then he posts them in his Discord. And people in his Discord, "Oh man, that's an amazing trade. You know, good for you, blah, blah, you know." And then they ask him, "Did you take the trade?" "Oh no, I didn't take it. I just back testing." Really? Why are you posting it? You know, granted, I get his point. Like, he's back testing to see what could work. And I've been going to his live streams for, I want to say, maybe like 4 days now, 5 days. And I asked him, and I said, "Well, why don't you do this thought process and price action at the current, like where it's at now, versus what already happened?" And he goes, "Yes, I know, you know, everybody always says that, you know, this is all in hindsight, you know, whatever. But, you know, this is me back testing. Like, you need to know, you need a back test in order," and blah, blah, blah. He keeps on talking about whatever. It's like, dude, like, I get back testing. I get it. I encourage back testing. But you can't be excited of what happened when you're looking for what happened. And I asked him like a day or two later, I said, "Do you ever say that you would have entered a trade even though it was a losing trade?" I do that personally. Like, I based off of my rules, oh, this is where I'd enter. And look, we got stopped out. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. And I told him that, and he goes, "No, man. Like, why would I look at the losing trades? No, like, like, that's back testing. Like, do you want to be a good trader? Do you want to be a great trader?" And I'm thinking, dude, you're not getting the point. My point is, if you're looking for reasons, only for reasons, for your thought process or your analysis to be correct, that is so wrong. Because what you're going to do is you're going to create a false bias on, oh, look, the 729 airplane met the 722 train, and this is why the entry is a great entry, blah, blah, blah. But if you keep on doing that, when it actually comes down to that same scenario and it goes the opposite way, you're like, man, I just posted 50 of these planes and trains and automobiles play, and all 50 of them on my Discord played out. That's because you're only looking for the ones that played out, versus, oh, here's my planes, trains, and automobiles pattern, and it played out 4 out of the last 20. And the next time I'm looking at it, oh, it played out 7 of the last 20. Then, oh, you go and it played out 9 of the last 20. Those aren't good odds. So you might want to change your planes, trains, and automobiles pattern or scenario or thought process after doing it, in my opinion, hundreds and hundreds of times. But if you're looking for reasons for your pattern or your thought process to be right, that's the wrong way of looking at it. You want to prove two things. One, all the ways it's right and all the ways it's not right. So whenever I'm trading, and this is why I call out the certain traders that do long wick reversal. You know, long wick reversal. Here's this. How about this long wick reversal? Here's a long wick. But the long wick reversal traders and mentors don't call this one out because it did not reverse. They only call out the ones that reversed to prove their scenario. That's what they do. I'm trying to find one. That's not a good one. Here, long wick reversal. That's not a good one. Here, long wick reversal. Granted, they're not like really long. This one should give us a long wick reversal, blah, blah, blah. Join my group. No, I show you in the moment. Show you in the moment. Here, the price action. I'm thinking we might go up before we come down, before we go up. And right now, currently, we're going up. This is trading, not this, and putting it in their group. And I think I put a chart in their group. And I asked them too, I said, I think I put it in the wrong spot because he has two areas. One for trading opportunities, and that's where he does all of his past tense, hindsight hustler, replay millionaire trades. And that's where all of his members say, oh man, that's a great trade, great setup. Oh no, I didn't take it. No, they ask him, did you take it? Oh no, I didn't take it. But that's where all of his setups are. And then there's another Discord channel that he has where it's called Trade, not opportunities, but not setups either. Trade Lookout or something like that. And that group is completely empty. Not one post. Who knows how long he's had this Discord? Not one post. So I told him, I said, yeah, man, I didn't know where to post it, but I think I posted in the wrong channel because that's where you're putting all your trade opportunities, which are not trade opportunities. They're trade opportunities that already happened, or they're trades that are back tested that already happened. Like you're giving out all of these call outs in your thought process from data that's already played out. That is not going to help you. What's going to help you is seeing it prior to it potentially moving that direction. And man, that dude gets mad. Ooh, that dude gets mad at me. He gets so mad at me. He's like, Wave Cypher in the house. You still alive, man? Don't you have a life? Do something. Go outside. I think Wave Cypher just called me fat. I think that's what just happened. I think that's what just happened. Just play. Let's see here. Yeah, so that dude, man, I feel so bad for, and I'm trying to help him. It's like, man, like doing the back testing, I get it, but you also need to like see this stuff before it happens, because if you're doing, or potentially it happens, because nobody knows what's going to happen. But if you're doing this after the fact, you're going to get wrecked. And I saw him once do a live. I mean, granted, he's got cojones, because he did a live stream of him trading, and the trade was good and it worked out for him, but not for the reasons why he was saying. Like, if you understand market structure, if you understand the way the price action moves, the likelihood of getting a successful trade is good. Not saying that you will win every single trade, but the likelihood is good. It's better than all the stuff that he's doing. And so I went there last night and I said, man, I'm not going to reply anymore. Cause I mean, you can see that he gets frustrated. And he even says, man, oh man, I'm getting frustrated right now, man. Let me go for a walk. And he go for a walk. And I tell him, dude, I'm not trying to get you frustrated. I'm just trying to help you, man. Like, there was another trader in here that told him, was like, dude, like, I want to see you do the stuff that you're calling out now, current price. And he's like, man, you don't get it. I'm back testing this stuff. And then he gets super, oh man, look at this. It came down to this and this and this. And so he's looking for reasons why the price action moved the way it did. That's not what you do. What you do is you look for reasons why the price action may move, and then you see if it did. But never have judgment based off what already happened, based on your emotions or your thought process or whatever you do. Don't use emotions here. And that's what I show all the time, guys. All the time on my channel. I show you my thought process in the moment. Let's say we're right here. I don't like it. I don't like this price action. Now, granted, I can see that it went up. I can see this. Look at me, join my group. We killed it. We entered here and here. No, this moment, I don't like it. Why? We went up. We came. I want to see it bounce here. It didn't. I want to see it bounce here. About 38 to 50% of this extension leg. It didn't do that. It broke below the 618. Danger zone, Tom Cruise. I'm afraid now that it's going to come up to the 618 and then continue down. It doesn't do that. Instead, it starts doing this. Now I need to break this in order to go long. And do we do it? Sure. We do it. We don't want it to break this. Now, regardless of what happened here, I'm not even looking here. I'm looking at this. Let me get some water. Wade Cyber says, hindsight is 2020. Did you take the trade? 100%, brother. Did you get that from my song? We're going to play that song for a special for Wave Cyber. We're going to play that song. I want everybody to listen to the words to this song. It's a great song. Let's go turn this off. I should just muted it. But let me see if I can find it. Hopefully I have it here. Media source. And it's called Replay Millionaire. I actually have like 2 or 3 songs about that. But I think the song I want is Replay Millionaire. Let's see here. I have so many songs. Magnet song. Let's see. Trade Like a Pro. Okay, so I don't have it. So let's go ahead and create a new one. And this one's called the, what did I say it was called? Hindsight Hustler. I think that's what it's called. Hindsight Hustler. Either that or Replay Millionaire. I have 2 of those songs. Hindsight Hustler. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. And I want y'all to hear it and listen to the words. Very important. Listen to the words. I think it's here. So Hindsight Hustler. Found it. Now it may be loud. Bear with me.
Hindsight hustlers breaking it down. Charts don't lie, but these replay traders are a clown. They show the past, call it the play, but where was the call when it led the way? They mark up charts when the move is done, saying this was the spot, should've got some. Real traders don't play that trick, call it in real time, not after it flips. They say buy here, cause price went high, or don't go in when it took a dive. But when the trade was right in their face, they had excuses, stumbling the pace. Hindsight hustlers, always right, only show trades after in hindsight. Price went up, did you get in? Price went down, I told you, did you win? Where was the call? Saying here's the buy but never the risk. When it was live, they double talk, making it a mystery. Don't wait, hurry, price went down, I told you, did you win? I told the crowd. They teach the setup, then say buy, don't wait. But when it dropped, I'm glad we didn't take that trade. Looking back, they love the view. Never call it cause they don't have a clue. Price in motion, they go mute. Wait till it's over, then talk as if they knew. Hindsight hustlers, always right, only show trades after in hindsight. Price went up, did you get trade if the move that way. Call it live, no delay. Price at a level, we have a plan A, also a plan B. Key levels will help you see. They mark it up, but don't take the shot, then claim the win when the moment's lost. They love the move once it's complete, showing the charts like they elite. If they knew, why'd they stay out? True traders don't play that doubt. Fake gurus love that hindsight view. Only new traders think the wisdom is true. Hindsight hustlers, always right. Only show trades after in hindsight. Price went up, did you get in?
Price went up, did you get in? Price went down, I told you, did you get in? Hindsight hustlers, I'm telling you. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is you can find all my songs anywhere you can listen to music. Spotify, Amazon, anywhere. YouTube, topics, search trade, intuition, topics, and there's all my songs. But I have a lot of these songs that I haven't put on just because I need to log in. But yeah, Hindsight Hustlers. Who's here, guys? Put a one in the chat. Let me know if you're here. But dude, like I'm telling you, like Hindsight Hustlers are everywhere. Where they're, oh yeah, this is a liquidity, blah blah blah. Okay, that's liquidity. I get it. Well, how come is this liquidity? Yes. How come it didn't come down here? Well, is this liquidity? Yes. How come it didn't come down here? It didn't go down there because the market makers didn't want it to go down there. It's that simple, really. I hate saying simple, but price will do whatever it wants. And I was probably in the way when I showed all that. But yeah. So what I do is I show you my plan A. Here's my plan A. I show you my plan A. But plan B was okay too. Happy face. How's our Aster going? Boring. Very boring. And this one's doing okay. We entered it. Oh, I'm still in the way. Let's go over here. Yeah, no magnets. Yeah, man, I got a magnet song. I got all those songs. But yeah. Oh man, I think Wave Cypher missed the song. Oh man, I played it for him. Selection bias is the death of backtesting. Yes, big time. Wave Cypher knows. And this is why it's so dangerous. And this is why I'm trying to tell him that if you're looking for reasons why your theory is right, that's the wrong way to trade. You need to be subjective to where, or objective. It's like, okay, here it worked, here it didn't. Here it worked, here it didn't. Oh, here it didn't. Here it didn't. Here it didn't. Here it did. Here it didn't. Here. So that way you have a, the probability of it working depends on the outcome on how many times you test it. Don't test it 5 times. Don't test it 10. Test it hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of times. That's what I did. For all this stuff that I'm showing y'all, in reference to why I don't trade divergence, in reference to why I don't care if it's overbought or oversold, that does not deter me or encourage me to trade. Why do you have it on your chart? Because I know new traders have this stuff, or traders use this stuff. I know how to trade against traders or with traders, depending on what they're looking at. And all this is from thousands and thousands of back testing and trying to find an edge. All I found really was just probabilities. And that's what I trade. I trade probabilities. Good Lord, we've been doing this 2 hours now. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to talk about. But yeah, I'm glad I played that song for y'all. But yeah, Hindsight Hustlers, I'm telling you. Hindsight Hustlers. Oh, did you get in? Here, I'm showing you my thought process prior to entering the trade. That way it gives you the opportunity to enter either when I enter or slightly before me. And then I enter. You know, I don't enter and then, oh, I moved to my stop loss, so I'm out. No, what? I couldn't, I didn't know what. And let's see our Aventus. Boring. Okay, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's doing some numbers. All right, so that's it for me, guys. I think I put everybody to sleep. I greatly appreciate everybody who joined me today. Today was a 2-hour stream. Hopefully, I'm gonna start getting more guests on the stream and picking their brains in reference to how they trade, in reference to methods they use, who they've watched, how long they've been trading, are they successful or not? You know, I'm gonna be asking all these questions. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you very much. We'll see you on the next video. And I'm not sure who's streaming right now, but it's okay. We'll call this one a day. I do thank you. We'll see you on the next one. And as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys.
We in the charts again. Support line looks like it's holding. Market makers, make it bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Make it bounce, 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 bounce. Late night sessions, eyes glued to the screen. Charts looking heavy, but we move like a machine. Candles playing tricks, yeah, they trap the whole crowd. Wick hitting the lows, portfolio getting plowed. Liquidity pockets, that's where they hunt. Fake breakdown stops getting hit, eating your lunch. Market makers be sneaky, just like a mouse. Traders just looking for that bounce. Bounce, back. Wrist tight, stop loss, snug, protect the bag, don't get rug, greed to get you wrecked. That's facts, no doubt, take them profits, that's what this game's about. Market makers make it bounce. Support level, get respect, now we pounce, hold a level, this is where it counts. Market makers make it bounce. Don't freeze when it drops, just glance. See the zone, that's our chance. Take your profit, don't trade with greed, or else your portfolio will surely bleed. Market makers target stops, taking retail's lunch. Then pump it high like a savage punch. Double bottom looking like a bounce. No disguise, candle close after retesting. The breakout is all prize. Volume spike, that's your cue. Ride it clean, take what's due. Smart money flows where the weak get shook. We be reading the charts, they be reading the book. Don't pray for luck, that's a clown's route. Traders joining groups, do the mentors, know what they talking about. If you ain't got a stop loss, you already lost. Risk small, think big, calculate that cost. Support ain't a guess, it's a level of defense. Bounce plays paid when your logic makes sense. Market makers make it bounce. Support level, get respect, now we pound. Squeeze the villain, patience the crown. Market makers play, they run the town. But when you learn their game, announce price finding the support level now, make it bounce. Market makers make it bounce. Price hit load and renounce. Take them profits, no remorse. Move like a shark, stay on course. Market makers make it bounce. Watch that wig, no flounce. Stay disciplined, stay profound. Market makers make it bounce. Charts tell stories, emotions scream loud. The wise stay patient, the greedy heads in the clouds. Market makers be sneaky like a mouse, while traders looking for that bounce. Market makers make it bounce.
That's right. Market makers make it bounce. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for being here. You're the best. Love each and every one of you. And just know that you are my favorite. All right. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Let's make this money. Take care, guys.